Well, it has happened again and again and again. Big rigs hitting the Houston Avenue Bridge on I-10, damaging the infrastructure and causing traffic holdups in one of the city's busiest areas. Just last month, it happened 3 times, more than 70 total this year. And each time, TxDOT crews have to make necessary repairs to keep the bridge and road below open. KPRC2 News' Keith Garvin leads our coverage of this chronic traffic problem. Keith?
Yeah, Lisa, 72 times in the past 10 months. Only 8 times have police investigated, according to TxDOT. Let me give you a look right now at the traffic moving under the bridge. The sign on there for clearance says 15 feet 5 inches. Look at this big rig going through right there. Hardly any room, not a lot of room for those big rigs to go through. And if you look at the rest of the traffic, the clearance is actually a little lower than most of us are used to throughout the Houston area, but it gives you an idea of what vehicles go through every day going underneath this bridge. Now, as we mentioned, the bridge has been struck 72 times this year and several times in just the last month. And we have a calendar of some of those most recent hits. In the past month alone, the bridge has been struck 4 times, at first September 4th, then September 6th, and September 8th last month, and then a 4th time just last night, just before 9 o'clock. And those bridge hits just keep coming, and the fix is still years away. As a matter of fact, TxDOT says this bridge is not going to be demolished, not planned to be demolished until 2027. Our Gage Goulding is looking into why it's taking so long to get things started. Gage.
Yeah, it's a simple equation that simply doesn't add up. You heard it there. 72 times this year that this bridge has been hit. We still got a long way to go for the rest of the year. But the work not beginning until 2027, that means the problem is going to continue. There's signs everywhere you look. Low clearance. Your big rig might not fit. But still, drivers are daring to try it. The Texas Department of Transportation says they have a fix, moving the Houston Avenue Bridge to under the main lanes of I-10, but it won't happen until 2027 at the earliest. That's simply not an option if you ask Houston Council member Mario Castillo, who penned the statement today. The frustration isn't just the traffic jams that come with someone hitting the bridge. The president of the super neighborhood here telling me on the phone, it's a pain to even get a response. And I feel that pain. I asked TxDOT today, how much of your taxpayer money is going into inspecting and repairing this bridge every single time it's hit? Well, a spokesperson there said, please file a public records request, which I did, but we probably won't see the response from that for weeks, sometimes even months. The good news, though, the safety part of this, we want to know, is it safe to drive under, to drive over? I talked to a private engineer today. They said older bridges are often over-designed, meaning they can take a couple more knocks than newer bridges. This bridge here, Keith, built in 1960, so it has a couple extra years, meaning it might be a little bit safer in the long run. Keith?
All right, it's an old one. Hopefully that brings some peace of mind to some folks, Gage. Thank you, sir. And we've been covering the story regarding the Houston Avenue Bridge for quite some time, several years, as a matter of fact. Just go to click2houston.com and you'll be able to find a list of many of those stories. For now, reporting live near the Heights, Keith Garvin, KPRC 2 News. Lisa, back to you.
We appreciate that coverage tonight.